Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today's episode is Let's Do Houghton Bonsai Tray, which is the yew, which we purchased from Telford. There's a lot of thick branches on this, so there'll be a lot of tourniquets just to pull it down, just to get some basic branch placement into the tray. So what I'm going to do first is just come in and start cleaning it out. Stuff what's growing too close to the trunk, stick it straight up or down, just so we can get a clearer view of where we're going. What I'm going to have to do is put a few guide wires or tourniquets on, because these branches are too thick to bend, and I just want to drop them down a little bit. Some of this will be getting killed off, but I'll use it to tie the guide wire to pull down into the pot. Then I'll add some wire on the tray and start adding just basically a bit branch placement. This tray's leaning that way and going away from us, and the head is still coming towards us, but everything's going away from us. So we'll be getting a slight angle change when we come to style it. So I'm just going to start pulling bits down and we'll get some wire on. So I'm getting all the tourniquets on, which I want up to now. I probably need some at the head, because the thick branches at the head when we need to try and create a crown. The rest of these I'll be able to wire, so I'm just going to have a little bit play about wiring these off camera, because these will move with wire on. So I'll get the wire onto these, one third of the tray, and we might add some shape into this bit and finish off on the crown later, but we'll see as we're going. I'm finally getting the wire on this tray. I'm pleased, like, it was a bit of a tinker. I wired pretty much everything, so we can try and pull it all down into place. The tourniquets has helped with the big thick branches, which would have been impossible to bend. All of them's nice and tight. You can play the piano on that. So when we got this tray, I'm surmising they had this as the front, the way it's potted. What I'm going to do is just give it a little slight angle change. Maybe it's about here, because you get a wider spread of the roots. From this side, you're pretty much losing that back root, where from about here, it's a better spread, and you see more of the dead wood. Looking at the tray from there, it shoots off away from you. I know it comes back at the top of the apex, but it's leaning away from you. So I'm suggesting just a slight angle change when we repot it in the spring. I only do the deciduous this time of year, like larch and hawthorns. So I was thinking just a slight angle change to bring it back towards us as the viewer, so we're not falling away from it. So I will be styling at this angle now. I'll be working around this side. First we need to open it up so we can see the dead wood, which we were losing from that angle pretty much. So here we go, we'll get started on this bit and see what we can create. Here's a look at the root flare which I was on about. So if we had that as the front, you would only see them, and we're losing that nice one at the back. So just with a little slight change we can have all three. Looks like one's died out of there, but nice piece of dead wood. Just going to stick a marker in for now so I know where the front is. I shouldn't forget, like. I've never claimed to know what I'm doing, mind. I just like to play, so don't hold us to it. I'm going to start off with this first branch. This one at the back I don't think I'll be using, which I'll just leave for now. That's why I didn't wire it, and I can turn it into a gin later on. So I'm just going to leave that one. I'll have loads of new growth on the inside there so we can bring it out and create a fuller pad. I don't want to take it all off. There'll be now left to play with. We are the start of the first pad. I am eliminating that, that's why I cut the leaves off. I'll leave it in for now, the Tony K, but I'll gin it back later on. We'll get a little gin in there. I'll maybe bend it down with a bit of heat so we can see it dropping in. But plenty of time for that. So what I'll be doing now is just working up the tree, going branch by branch. This bit I will speed up a bit with some of my nice music for you. I hope you stick around and I hope you enjoy it. I need this pulling down into here, so I've just loosened the heavy wire on the top with the gym pliers, and I'm going to put a tourniquet on and I'll just tie it off onto the dead wood. Now the hardest bit to try and create an apex. So fingers crossed we can do it. There we have the basic shaping of this yew. I'm just going to mark the front now so I know which angle it goes at. I'm quite happy with the way it's turned out, especially since it's had a lot of thick branches. So here's a quick look at it. I guess yes, I'm quite happy with the way it's turned out. I've left loads of new shoots here on the back, so once these grow it'll fill into here. So that's our back growth for the apex into that section. That's why it looks a bit bare. It'll not take long to get that, I shouldn't think. So then we can get some growth on and wire them into there. And we'll back to the front. So yeah, quite chuffed. That's it for this yew for this year. What I'll do is re-pot it in the spring, because me and Scott also got a pot for it from the expo, which you could see in the expo video. But other than that, I'm quite happy with the way it's turned out. That slight rotation and angle change has made a hell of a lot of difference with the tree. It's brought it a bit further closer to us instead of being away from us. It's also brought the head a lot further into the middle, and we can see the back gin now. That back branch will be getting gin later on. I'll just leave it for now, then maybe drop it down or up, just move it with some heat. So that's it for episode 4 of Let's Do Houghton Bonsai Trees. I hope you liked the video, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da, folks!